All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this Thursday, 9 a.m. in the morning. Getting ready for a long weekend. It looks like we got Hanukkah coming up pretty soon. There's over this weekend. Got Christmas the following week, and then we got New Year's. What a. I mean, I don't want to use the S word, but what an S show yesterday. Oh my God, we had with the Fed coming out and making that announcement. And you know what's funny? Did you guys hear me when I told you yesterday? I said, you know what? They're gonna look. Rumor has it, and this is what you hear right from Wall Street, they look like they're going to raise rates about 50 basis points. And sure enough, I mean, what happened? You know, nothing was going on in the morning. And then let me bring up the Dow here. You can see what happened. So boom, right there. 2 o'clock, we had a nice run, 34,400, and boom, we dropped literally, what, 700 points in a matter of, I don't know, 30 minutes. So it was great for us as traders. I mean, it was like, you know, great short right across the board, great run up. So, and even if you got the news late, and I knew they were going to do that. I mean, I'm not that I know. I mean, I don't know anything other than I'm just a day trader. But, you know, I talked about it earlier this morning, and sure enough, they finally said they were going to do it. Even if you heard it a little late and you showed up right around 2 o'clock, 2:05, you could at least still got the short off when the market was at 34,100. Still could have made some money on some good shorts. You could see all the brand name stocks, Amazon, you know, Home Depot, Snapchat, Google, they all did it, but they all rebound. They all came back. There was a nice little bounce on some of those stocks. So anyway, that kind of worked out pretty decently. But you know what was better than that yesterday? Let me tell you something. There was a stock that we traded yesterday right here. This was unbelievable. This stock right here, IMMX. Now, the chart really doesn't show you, give it that much excitement there. But this stock had such a beautiful setup on a trap. And I was telling you yesterday, it says, you know what? Let's watch this stock pretty closely. It started showing up on my radar right around here. After around 9:30, it was testing these resistance levels and started hovering right around here, around this 205, and then it hovered around 209. And sure enough, boom, the thing ran all the way up to about 245. Great winner, great run up. Even if you got in late and you jumped in around 220, you still had that big spike right there. And then we had these big resistance levels, huge resistance levels, iceberg orders right at 250, and it did come back down. But it was a very cheap stock. It was so comfortable. And the volume was like, if you heard me, I was saying in the cyber group room, I know some of you here on YouTube, if you logged here yesterday when we started at 9 a.m., I did mention it, but I didn't really see the excitement until these orders started showing up when the market opens up. So if you want to come, if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, you can always come and join us, like us, and join our trading room. You're more than welcome to be there and see it during the course of the day. But what a very obvious runner on that stock right there. Now, there were a few other ones that also did pretty well. This stock, RNA, holy crap, this thing just did not stop after 9:30. We had this big run up from $14 all the way to 16, and it shot all the way up to $20 up until 10 o'clock. So this stock was a better home run. And what was nice, the other one, IMMX, was easier to trade. This one, a little bit more advanced, a little bit more faster. You had to be more of a category 3 or higher student here at Cyber Trade University. But this thing, my God, beautiful Fausto flags everywhere. Look how gorgeous this was. Fausto flag, Fausto flag, Fausto flag. Boom, consolidation. Orders were getting filled. RNA, fabulous stock. Loved it. You guys did great on it. Congratulations. A couple other stocks also. What else we had? That we had just this last one right here. This right here, GRTS. Just want to bring this up. So this stock right here, you could see it. It's going to go back on. I was thinking about putting it back on the watch list again, right here. So we got this one. We're going to put it right here. I'm going to, because remember, just because we traded yesterday doesn't mean we're going to trade it today. But the GRTS wasn't that bad. You could see it right here. Stock had a nice little push early in the morning. You could see it was very spotty on the chart. So it wasn't like as nice as the like the RNA. But $3 stock shot up to about 340 in about an hour. You know what? 1,000 shares, $400. Take that all day. And then it was nice around 2 o'clock. Had another push. And we also know, for some of you can watch it, you can see it on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about, that mouse pad. The timing, and cyber traders, you all should have one already. But right around there, you can see we had a nice move from 350 all the way to $4. Very, very nice move. And you can see there was a last minute pop after hours with that stock. So anyway, that's what we missed yesterday. So for all the people crying about what was going on with the Dow and the Fed now raising interest rates again and yada 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 yada, all that song and dance that went go on. Listen, there are 25,000 stocks out there to trade every day. Don't worry about it. You know what? As long as you're in cash, you could do well. Another stock that's doing really well, shockingly, it's starting to be a big gap fill, is EDU. And you could see that stock, it wasn't a really great day trade, but you could see it started becoming a very good swing trade. For some of you who don't know this Chinese stock right here, yes, this stock is not a reverse stock split. This stock was in the 190s, and it got gapped down all the way down here to the 16s, and it did go all the way down to about $1.20. It did do a reverse stock split here, though. It did do a reverse stock split here, but it's been doing pretty well now. But the one that you see there around March, no, that's for real. Okay. So what are we trading today? What's going on? Listen, there are a few good stocks out there. I mean, we saw what was going on at the market. We are down. How much we're down now? So we're still down. Yeah, we're down. Yeah, we're down about 364 points right now. So it looks like a lot of people don't like this Fed rate again. You know what I mean? It's just really, really throwing a wrench into it. And you could see on my watch list a lot of bleeding there, a lot of reds, very, very little greens, other than BJ's and EDU. Got a couple of Neos doing pretty well. Looks like a lot of Chinese stocks are doing pretty well right there. So we're probably trading. But here's the stock, ITRM. This stock, you could see it here, was a $40 stock. Took a very big hit just this past year. It was at 7. It's up a little bit. I like the trend. Great volume, 3.3 million shares. Let me hop over here and see what's going on in level 4, so we can follow the money. So we got a big order right here. We can see why it's holding right here at these prices at $1.30. We got some resistance levels. Nothing, no reds, a lot of oranges. So not really sold on that. That's why I guess it's pretty kind of flat. If it wasn't such a weird day, I would probably scratch that. Here's a stock up 19%, garbage right here. I saw this stock too right here, IMV. You know what? It had a good run up, but it was getting a ladder effect, and orders are starting to get filled. So that's why she is backing off. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here, we got some orders that were here and they got executed. So when I go down here, you can see you got a 15,000 share around $2. You got a little bit of a buyer out there at 240. Big resistance level right there around 390. So, but when I zoom in there, when you got that orders getting filled, not a really good sign. By the way, just to kind of remind everybody, today at 2 o'clock, I will be on at the NASDAQ Center. So log into our Twitter feed, and I'm going to do a full broadcast and talk about NASDAQ book viewers. So I'm there every month. I can't believe how fast they come up. But if you're watching on YouTube and Cyber Traders, we'll send you out the link. We'll put the link in the trading room. But just make sure you subscribe to our Twitter feed. And I got a really, really good PowerPoint that I'm going to show some really good traps on there. So regarding about these head fakes. And I'm actually going to talk specifically on breakouts, and how to recognize them. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Yes, whoever's from Africa Ventures from YouTube will definitely check out that stock, FFII. There's a few other ones I want to keep on. I'll bring it up right now. So FFII, this stock was a fun stock. We traded back in January. Some traders remember this stock went from $2 to $8. She's got decent volume, but she's a penny stock. And the problem is I don't like to trade penny stocks because you're dealing with fractions of penny. And unless when we get to $1, then we could take it more seriously. But there's a little fine line you want to be careful of. So I would probably stay away from it if I was you. All right. Or anybody. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's trade something a little bit more controllable. Here's a stock right here. $1.08, $1.60. Let's again, there's still cheap stocks out there to trade. Did I put this on level 4? No, I didn't put it on level 4. I got to load it up. NVAX. We got to get the date on it. You got some resistance levels, about $1.80 here, long-term chart right here. You can see you got some resistance levels right here on the long term. So it looks like it kind of tested there. It's backing off. But I like the volume, 591,000 shares. It looks like it probably has a decent spread. It's only up 17%. NVAX, not bad. This one I thought was really nice. Okay, this one was pretty cool. So this stock, you could see it right here, took a very big hit from 15 down to 10. And here over the course of the day, just made a nice pop right around at 850. Started around 1090. Look, it's already at 1160. This one I do have, and I liked it because it had a ladder effect coming in, and you could see the orders show up. You see the volume started kicking up around here. See those little green balls? That means that there was a lot of orders coming in and a lot of buying happening. Means that the people were getting executed. So this one, we're going to put it on the watch list. The only issue I have is it looks like it might be a category 3. It might be a little volatile than what we used to. So that's for some of us that are beginners. Everything else, you know, I pretty much called a scratch already at 4%. There was a really nice loser that just showed up. Once again, is this a pharmaceutical stock? THRD. Wow, $12 stock. You wake up this morning, you're down at $4. Got crushed, destroyed. They only trade 1 million shares so far. So what do we know about pharmaceutical stocks? Don't get suckered into them because they don't come back. But we're going to put it on there for just for fun, right? NVAX, another one. Pharmaceutical stock getting crushed. This is one of those. Look at this. This stock. Listen. Look at this stock right here. Back in the day, it was a $300 stock. It's down to 14. This is one of the COVID stocks. Vaccine. I guess nobody likes NVAX. I'm getting trust. Andre, below dollar. APRN. Of course, not rated for penny. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing that, Josh. Anyway, and let me just. I guess whatchamacallit, Josh is just answering Andrea's question right there. Now, getting back to what's on the list over here on the New York Stock Exchange, you got this stock, GETR, 18%, 3 million shares. Not really, I'm not completely sold on it, but it's kind of flat. It's not making higher highs or lower lows, but I'm going to put this on the B list. Sometimes these things pop up. These are all ETFs that are in here, Dust Boyle. There's TAL. TAL is very similar to trade side by side with EDU. So you can see that that's there. Any good losers? Nah, no good losers, no good shorts, other than maybe some brand names. Roblox getting crushed. Wow. Roblox actually is a pretty fun stock to trade, but that one's not look like it's doing pretty good. It is testing some support levels here. It's only down 9%. All right. So with that said, I mean, it's Thursday. We're getting into the slow time of the year. Okay, where we're getting to the holidays. Oh, look, Mike Allen just bought the mouse pad. Mike, I just saw that. By the way, Josh and Rich, could you guys put the link in there? I know everyone wants to buy this mouse pad, so let's just throw it in there for them if they're interested. Save you thousands and thousands. A lousy, stupid $7 mouse pad will save you thousands. But anyway, like I said, I'll be on NASDAQ today at 2 o'clock. Make sure you subscribe to our Twitter. We'll post it on YouTube. You can always join us, YouTube members. Now, Cyber Traders, you know we're going to start at 9 o'clock. We're going to start commentating right there. You know that we always find some new stocks that will move up. We're getting into the slow time of the year. Christmas is right around the corner. I got to do some Christmas shopping. I know Josh has to do some, he's here back in New York to see his family for the holidays himself. So, everyone's all over the place. But I know some of you here are considering, let me put on hold and wait till next year. Don't wait till next year. When it's fresh in your mind, get the things done out of the way right now, okay? Because you got to learn before you can earn. Let's get ready for the market open up. In the meantime, I'll see you guys back out here at 2 o'clock, and then we'll be back live again at 2:30, and we're always live here at 9 a.m. and at 2:30 on YouTube. Cyber Traders, once again, like I always say, you see something, you say something, all right? Let's go out there and make some money today. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.